Shiny hunting in Cobblemon is such a fun activity to do. Shiny, shiny, where'd you go? A pink bunny! I want myself a pink bunny. But how exactly does one have a successful shiny hunt? My name is Callie, and today I'm sharing some tips on how to successfully find shiny Pokemon in your Cobblemon 1.5 world. And yes, many of these tips will help if you have a different version of Cobblemon, but for the purpose of this video, we're talking Cobblemon 1.5. The default shiny rate is approximately 1 in 8,000 Pokemon. You can easily change this number in the configs to suit your preferences. While I will not be going over how to change the configs in this video, I will link a couple of videos in the description on how to specifically do this in your Cobblemon world. Here on the BattleCraft server, I believe our shiny rate is 1 in at 6,000, so we definitely play with a little bit better rates, and I've heard other people like to play with 1 in 4,000, but it's all up to you. But what if you're on a public server and you don't get a say in the shiny rates of the server? What can you do then? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be focusing on in today's video. My number one tip is to use the resource and data packs available to you. Kisa's Cobblemon Icons that is used in conjunction with Zero's minimap is an excellent resource pack for getting the Pokemon icons on your map. These are the ones that I actually use here on the BattleCraft server. If I click my map button, you can see that we have all of the icons right here, and if one was shiny, it would show up with a few sparkle effects. Shiny or Shinies is a data pack that you can use to see these sparkle effects around your Pokemon in the Cobblemon world. Now, this is a data pack, so it does need to be put onto a server, so if you are on a public server, this is not going to help you out unless the server host themselves decides to add it to the data packs. Both Kisa's Cobblemon Icons and Shiny or Shinies are the resource and data packs that I used in many of my Cobblemon 1.4 videos. However, my number one recommendation is Tyzillion's Cobble Shiny Particles made by a member of the Cobblemon development team. It is available for Cobblemon 1.5. Not only do you get some amazing shiny particles, and if you're roughly within 26 blocks, you will hear this sound, saying that there is a shiny near you. This shiny sound helps so much when you're not paying super close attention to your map and a shiny spawns in. If you're close enough, the sound will alert you to the presence of the shiny. Now, if you're in a single player world, you need to add this mod to your mod folder. But if you are on a server, you do need your server host to put this into the resource packs, and you also need to add it into your own mods folder. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Cobblemon 1.5, and the other day I was gathering resources and didn't even see the shiny spawn in on the map, but heard the sound and was able to immediately catch the shiny Combee. Shiny! This way! Shiny, 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 shiny. I hear you. I hear you. Guys, we found a shiny! One thing to note when you are using Tyzillion's Cobbled Shiny Particles is that when you release your Pokemon, you will see the sparkle effects if you are looking at the Pokemon. However, if you stop looking, the particle effects will go away, whereas with Shiny or Shinies, they're always there. Always. Always and forever. For those of you who may deal with color blindness or know somebody who does, using either Tyzillion's Cobble Shiny Particles or Shiny or Shinies is a helpful way not to have to depend on color to know if a Pokemon is shiny or not. Those shiny particles will let you know both on the map and in the world. Now, resource packs and mods aside, what else can you do to get a better chance at finding shinies? Tip number 2 for you is to explore your Minecraft world. Cobblemon 1.5 has made this even more fun by adding in so many new ruin and fossil structures to find, where you can find a rare armor trim, tumblestones, pottery sherds, and fossils. Since different Pokemon do spawn in different biomes, make sure you're visiting a whole host of different ones to increase the types of Pokemon and potential shiny Pokemon you could find. And speaking of shinies, guys, we just found our first shiny of the day, a beautiful scent rat, which also is my very first one of this variety. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. As you can tell, exploring your world does mean that you will come across so many different Pokemon than if you were just sitting at your base. Tip number 3, EV train your Pokemon. Okay, I know this tip sounds weird. We're talking hunting shinies, and now all of a sudden I'm telling you to do other things with your time? Yes, I am. You see, the reason why I'm telling you to EV train while you're hunting for shinies is that sometimes you can become so focused on shiny hunting, it can make you feel really discouraged when you don't find a shiny. But when you're doing something else that is very practical and just happen to find a shiny while you're out training your Pokemon, it can make you feel so good. Yes, EV training can be a little bit boring, but finding those shiny Pokemon can make it all worth it. Tip number 4 is AFK for shiny spawns. Yes, I realize this tip is completely contradicting to tip number 2, but that's because there's honestly no perfect way to shiny hunt. Recently, here on the BattleCraft SMP, I have been on the hunt for a shiny Charmander. So I'll be editing a video and have the Zeros map on the screen where I can keep an eye on Pokemon spawns, and other times I've just sat there with the map open chatting with friends and found a shiny or two that way. And even sometimes a Charmander will show up, but I have yet to find that elusive shiny one. My 5th and final tip is just play the game. The Cobblemon devs have spent an incredible amount of time to make the game enjoyable to play with all sorts of new Pokemon and secrets to uncover. Guys, look at this, he's so cute! And it might be at first base, but hey, it's not sitting on a seat. And it's all ours, right? I love shiny Pokemon. The more time you spend exploring your Cobblemon world, EV training, and building, the more chances you will have at seeing a shiny Pokemon or two. Enjoy the process and fun while you do it. And if you're playing with friends, try taking on one of the new dungeons together. You never know what special Pokemon could be around the next corner.
We're going in the side.
Let's do it.
I definitely almost just fell in the lava, by the way. I just want it known. There's a lot of spiders, and I don't need the map to know that now.
No, there are so many. I mean, that's one way to do it.
I had my shield up.
Oh my goodness. At the end of the day, remember to be observant. Oh my goodness, there's a shiny. I hear you. What, you're a new guy? Use the resource and data packs available to you and enjoy being able to hunt Pokemon in the blocky game of Minecraft. I know you're here somewhere. You're right there. Where's my balls when I need them? It's a Salandit. A lovely 1.5. Let's go. Don't give up. There has been weeks between my shiny Pokemon finds, and sometimes there's only a couple of minutes. There you are. Oh, they're so pretty in gold. Oh my goodness. Come here, you. I hope these practical tips were helpful. If you'd like to check out my previous practical guide to shiny hunting, check out the video on screen now. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye for now. There's a shiny! There's a shiny, guys! I see you, I see you, I see you. Where are you? Right here! Oh my goodness, he's pink! I like that. Come here, little fella. We need to catch you.